Hi, everybody. My name is Andrea Eidelman, and I'm the CEO of Debbie's Dream Foundation Curing Stomach Cancer. The mission of Debbie's Dream Foundation is to raise awareness about stomach cancer, advance funding for research, and provide education and support internationally to patients, caregivers, and families. Our ultimate goal is to make the cure for stomach cancer a reality. Pictured here is Debbie Zellman. DDF was founded by Debbie Zellman in 2009, 1 year after she was diagnosed with stage 4 incurable stomach cancer. A 40-year-old mother of 3 and practicing attorney, Debbie had no symptoms or risk factors for the disease. At the time of her diagnosis, she was given a 4% chance of living 5 years. Debbie fought for 9.5 years, facing many reoccurrences and harsh treatment options. When she was diagnosed, she was surprised to learn how few treatment options were available and the little research that was taking place. So she founded DDF in 2009 to raise awareness for stomach cancer and to advocate for increasing funding for research. Sadly, Debbie passed away December 23, 2017, but her legacy continues through DDF. Through our fundraising efforts, DDF has been able to fund $1.2 million in research grants. DDF has partnered with the American Association for Cancer Research to offer grants for basic, translational, and clinical research in stomach cancer to scientists at various career levels. The AACR ensures that the research proposals are put through peer review met guidelines and criteria throughout the length of the grants. Today, I will be providing you with a brief overview of our programs and all of the free resources that we offer our patient community. DDF offers many free programs to the stomach cancer community, and some of our ongoing initiatives include our PrEP program, our national and international gastric cancer educational symposia, our gastric cancer webinar series, nutrition education programs, and our health equity program. PrEP is one of our largest programs that encompasses the general mission of the foundation in providing education and support internationally to the stomach cancer community. The PrEP program includes our mentoring services, advocacy and outreach, virtual support groups, our Dream Makers Miracle Fund, our clinical trials matching initiatives, and our online support communities. As part of the PrEP program, we are able to connect those feeling alone in their diagnosis with others that know exactly what they're going through. Our mentoring program provides patients and their families, patient survivor and caregiver mentors based on age, location, stage, and biomarkers. Our monthly stomach cancer support groups are led by a licensed clinician and are a huge resource for both newly and advanced gastric cancer patients. We also have an online support discussion community where patients can remain anonymous and seek support and guidance from each other. Under PrEP, our Dream Makers Miracle Fund was launched in 2020 as a new initiative. Through the program, we were able to grant wishes to patients and their families to create lasting memories. Here are some pictures from our award winners. The Feast family went to Disney World. Joey Feast was diagnosed at age 17 with stomach cancer. 6 years ago, his brother died of stomach cancer at the age of 20, so cancer has affected their family tremendously. Also, we were able to grant Kenny Ricard his bucket wish list of skydiving, which was featured on the local news. In addition, we were able to grant children 18 years and younger gifts for the holidays through our toy drive. And we very much look forward to granting these experiences to our stomach cancer community in the future. As part of our mission, we advocate for early detection and provide community education and outreach to physicians, nurse navigators, hospitals, legislatures, and disparate communities affected by stomach cancer. We currently have 32 chapters throughout the states and overseas who are strong advocates and spread awareness to their local community about stomach cancer. Each year, advocates come together at our annual Debbie's Dream Advocacy Day with the goal of securing funding from the Department of Defense's peer-reviewed cancer research program, which allocates funds for stomach cancer research. This year, 132 patient and caregiver advocates registered to join us virtually as we met with lawmakers to share real stories and to push for more funding. To date, through our advocacy efforts, DDF has been able to increase the amount of federal funding to $115 million, which partially is allocated for stomach cancer research. We hosted 2 successful symposia last year, one international symposia, which was held in South Korea and streamed virtually, and one in-person symposium hosted at the Mayo Clinic in Minnesota, Rochester. This year, our Symposia series will launch with the NIH virtual event highlighting the latest research in gastric cancer treatments. And later in June, we will be traveling to South Korea for this year's International Symposium. And in August, we have a symposium in partnership with the Miami Cancer Institute. Last year, our webinar series hosted 5 educational webinars. This year, our series launched in February, featuring Dr. Brian Batchwell from MD Anderson Cancer Center, discussing the possibility of curing stage 4 gastric cancer. In March, Dr. Zay Weinberg, a professor of medicine at UCLA and the co-director of the UCLA GI Oncology program, will speak on immunotherapies and other targeted treatments for gastric cancer patients. In April and November, we will host our Rutgers webinar featuring university speakers highlighting the resources and the work being done within the gastric cancer community. And in September, as always, please stay tuned for our latest updates on clinical trials to learn about the latest and upcoming treatment advancements. You can learn more about these programs and past programs on our website in the DDF lecture library at www.debbiesdream.org/lecture library. Stomach cancer patients and caregivers need simplified answers to help them maintain proper nutrition, post-diagnosis, and gastrectomy. We offer education around nutrition through our webinars, symposia, recipe books, and content from our website to help empower our patients. Emmy-nominated Chef Nathan and clinical oncology dietitian Mary Brown will lead this year's cooking demonstrations, preparing delicious meals that are modified for gastric cancer patients. Last year, we launched our Health Equity Program to raise awareness about the disparities that specifically affect the Black, Asian, Indigenous, and people of color populations. To address some of these gaps in healthcare, this program provides our clinical trial matching services, informational webinars, live chats, and more. DDF is doing community outreach, particularly to these communities, to help serve them better. In addition, we feature various stats that highlight the inequities in healthcare for the BIPOC communities, and we are offering translated materials and programs in English, Spanish, Creole, and Korean. You can learn more about these resources on our website at www.debbiesdream.org/health-equity. Also under the Health Equity Program, DDF launched a stomach cancer hotline in partnership with Cancer Care, where patients can connect with licensed social workers to address financial, emotional, and practical challenges that affect the stomach cancer community. In 2020, we began and launched our COVID resource program that also continues through 2022. The pandemic has brought specific challenges for our stomach cancer community, and we're proud that our COVID program will provide free COVID kits, meal delivery services through Instacart, and we have also launched our Mind, Body, and Spirit mental health series on Facebook Live. Our programming content is reviewed by our esteemed scientific medical advisory board. Also, our members host educational webinars and continue to support our webinar and Symposia series year-round. Although many of our year-round fundraisers were postponed due to the pandemic, DDF continues to host many outdoor golf tournaments throughout communities across the country. The Fayetteville, North Carolina Tournament Charity Dinner, the Susan Haynes Reed Scholarship Fund and Golf Tournament, the Wisconsin Golf Tournament, and the Debbie's Dream Foundation and Broward County Medical Association Golf Tournament are hosted annually in support of our mission. I would like to thank you for listening, and if you would like to register for our programs or learn more, please visit our website at www.debbiesdream.org.